this weekend. Matter of fact, next weekend. Get a few day drinks. Nah, we can't. You can't do day drinking.
No, I won't do day drinking. But I will tell you this: the best have coming up. It's coming up soon. I'm gonna be at the Hard Rock for my wife's birthday, staying there. And 3 years ago on her birthday, she said, I'm going with Bald Dan too. Dan, this is your best chance too, Dan. She said, I might want you to get drunk again this year so we can have a lot of fun. And I was like,
oh my God, what is she like? But hold on though. What did she mean by that?
Bro, what she meant by that was, I want you to smash 2 old fashions, get nasty. She wants me to fucking get nasty.
The long was there, bro. I was just impatient. That's the problem.
What's that entail?
Why is the chat freaking out? Ban who? Ban what? What happened?
Yeah.
Who posted that?
Posted what?
I don't know. Someone's posting inappropriate homosexual content. Do you guys want to snitch on who it was? Do you guys want to snitch on who it was? Was it inappropriate?
Gay shit.
Was it inappropriate? Who was it? Tag him. It was awful. Stomp him out, gang. It was me and Llama, a fake video of me and Llama making out.
What?
Dude looking
We were talking about stretching Logan's pork and beans. Wow.
But nobody's snitching on who it was.
It was Ace? No way it was Ace. I saw Ace in the chat. Did Ace just come in and start swinging gay shit like that?
He always swings that gay shit, bro.
Fuck with that out of him. I'm not gonna lie.
Right, bro, you are.
You expect it out of him, though.
How am I being blamed? Because Ace, you always come through on some gay shit.
Right. I'm surprised you didn't come in like, hey, daddies.
He's like, that's crazy. Is it crazy?
Like if you think about it, Ace, is it really that crazy, though?
Right. Like, I mean, you ain't wrong. Right.
Yeah, right.
Pretty normal. Logan, how you delete a super homosexual photo like that and not find out the name? Like, nobody know who did it?
The PTSD had hit, so he just saw red and was deleting everything gay.
Hold on. Let me check the server logs and edits. Let me check the audit.
I see like 18 deleted GIFs, bro. He deleted everything.
That's an emperor.
Got it. Oh, it's our boy.
Ooh.
Let's get him up here.
Ooh.
It was our boy. Get him up here.
Safa? No.
You wild Safa. Yep. It was our boy. You got some explaining to do, you dirty South African.
I just put the fucking what's the GIF up, mate. That wasn't me. I didn't do YouTube. I'm not that fast on AI, bro.
You didn't put the picture of 2 dudes kissing?
No. I just put Brokeback Mountain, a bit of hugging, you know?
Brokeback Mountain. Okay. That means it was this guy. It was this guy.
You said a bit of hugging.
Nelson, get up here. Nelson. It was Nelson who did it. It was Nelson.
Name and shame him.
A bit of hugging.
Was it Nelson? All right, Wild Safa, you're clear on this one, buddy. But you fucking sexy boy. Fuck you. Nelson, where you at? Where's Nelson? Nelson 223 is our the next victim. His connections, his Xbox name is Clap Your Cheeks. It checks out. Nelson, where are you at? He's posted a lot of GIFs, especially today. He likes posting pictures of llama. Straight dudes. Yep. Nelson, where you at?
He said it was medium gay.
Nelson, come on up
He's in
here.
the chat.
No, no,
He said
no,
it's medium gay.
no. You don't get to choose the level of gay. You don't get to choose. Get up here. Nelson, you gotta get up here. Oh, Nelsito. Okay. Did you post the photo, Nelson? Was it you who posted the two dudes kissing that looked like me and Llama? Just yes or no.
They weren't kissing, they were rubbing nose.
All right, guys, Nelson is clear. Nelson is clear. It's actually, it was just some innocent nose bopping. It's totally fine.
It's hella normal shit to do with your homo.
Right.
Real, just cool shit.
Nelson, he's totally clear. Now listen, there's nothing wrong with two bros bumping Dudleys. I mean noses. Bumping noses.
Just on a regular Thursday morning. Jesus Christ.
This show sucks. Guys, make sure you tap in to the locking in with the indicators heavy. Doing new development. We are doing new. Jamie, why is her name? Oh, she got the moderator role is at the top.
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't like that color for them.
We got to come up with a new role for the ladies. We got to come up with a new role for the.
Why don't you just give them MOT entertainers?
Oh, PK. I got to come up with a new role for the gal.
You don't think MOT entertainers is that's literally the job.
Yeah, but that would go above moderator. That above.
Yeah, of course.
All right, let's go. Server setting. Role.
At least it should be. Let me check. I can check right now.
Entertainer only.
Right, we're gonna put in that by. So I mean by patience, man.
Who's entertainer onlys? Sure. No, I can't give that many. Nope, can't do that. Cannot do that. Nope, we're gonna have to give them.
No, mod is actually on top. No, mod's on top.
Right. I think I just need to.
There's administrator. That's what you have. That's what you have me as.
It might actually flip.
Order filled.
There it is. Should have been patient, man. This is what I was waiting for it to come down to. But it might flip now.
Order filled. Order filled.
Take that 100. Let's see if it goes any lower. Now it's gonna go higher.
Order filled. Kind of does want to break down. Damn, should have taken profit. Order filled.
Alrighty, let's see how this goes.
Order filled.
Looks like the flip has switched. Or not. Nah, it's gonna hit it. We wanted to close under here. There it is. Strong candle. Nice. No, stay under. We wanted to stay another continuation candle. I'm trying to get stopped out. It might still stop me out of some bullshit. Alright, it's going back down. exactly what we want to see. If it turns into a red candle, it'd be great. It would. It would be nice to get out of this trade actually. Maybe get a better positioning, but it's like every time I get out of a trade, it just starts running. Staying within this day fair value gap. There it goes. Damn, that's looking bullish. It's gonna be one more minute left in this fucking 5-minute candle. Might just close out here.
Order filled.
Take that loss. There's the upswing.
Order filled. Order filled.
There it goes. Alright, so main thing we're gonna see is if it breaks through the orb or if it's just gonna come back down here. Okay, there goes the orb. Now there is 4 minutes left on this 5-minute candle. High volume on this orb, which is pretty good. I'll see if there's high volume right here. Three minutes left in this orb, or this 5-minute candle. We would want to see a strong close up here. These guys are still talking.
Vancouver, Nick, his shit's bugging. His internet, his face was frozen.
Nothing today I am proud of, nothing today I really appreciate deeply from my heart. Nothing of that came quick. It always involved a lot of sweat and suffering and pushing through and having patience and being persistent, being consistent, not giving up and trusting all of these things.
There's so many people that have the ability and just refuse to get off that couch, refuse to study a few more hours, refuse to go deeper, to go further. And that's where I gain the advantage.
You have to sacrifice everything in order to achieve your goal. Everything. Your dignity, everything, because the objective is to accomplish the goal. And that's all I want to do. You have to be able to disregard your happiness, because our happiness is a form of our ego as well. And it's all about disintegrating the ego and being this objective individual, which is almost impossible without the ego. You know, the ego gives it purpose. So you have to have a purpose without a feeling, which I just know how to do. I can't even explain it.
Consistency is the currency of credibility. The pain you experience is the price you pay to build the character you want. Patience is built through delay. Consistency is built through boredom. And toughness is built through suffering. It's not punishment, right? It's the only way to become the person that you said you wanted to become. Because all hardships are the price tags for the character traits that we hope to someday have.
I'm gonna see what happens when I decide that I am qualified. What happens when I decide for myself that I'm gonna do something different? I have been finding myself more motivated even when I do not feel like doing something to do it. My brain can feel a certain way, but it's not going to choose how I behave all the time.
Patience, it could come up. Patience, it could come
When you
up.
think about the person that you want to be, the person that's reliable, the person that gives the maximum effort, the person that does what they need to do regardless of how they feel, would that person do the things that you're doing? No, they wouldn't. The very same consistency that could make you great and make you exactly who you want to be is being directed towards things that make you mediocre, that make you the furthest thing from who you want to be. So when you take an action, ask yourself, who is this turning me into? What character trait am I building through this action? And if you don't like the answer to that question, then you have to change that action.
You see, there are infinite versions of you. Each living a life shaped by a different choice. The question is, which one will you tune into?
What makes one person a champion and the other one not?
Champions are broken. They lack something everyone else has, which is an off button. They just don't stop.
I'm unbeatable. I can't be beat. It's impossible. You condemn me. You can damage me. You're never ever gonna beat me.
The odds were stacked against me. I won anyway.
Winning has a price. So I know when my opponent is asleep, I'm out there 4 or 5 in the morning working.
The drive, the will. There's certain people that grow up with a tremendous hunger.
Champions find a way to make it happen.
But I got the will to win.
I can be scared and carry on.
Both fear and faith demand you to believe in something that you never saw.
You have to be the champion before you become the champion. You gotta be him before you become him.
But the truth is, I'm really
Hi there, you're saying Top Step. What are you doing there?
The mentality of greatness.
What is up? I appreciate the follow. Yeah, I'm currently trading
you wanna become champion.
An evaluation account.
You paid it or not? Nobody
I'm trading the orb strategy.
Champion mentality.
This orb, this top of the orb can bring it down to
isn't once what I thought it was.
Or it can break out.
I found it to be much more complex than our traditional definitions of success.
Depending if this becomes an inverse
My
or
3
a
questions
regular
are,
one.
what do you want?
This is a daily fair
How
value
badly
gap.
do you want it? And how much are you willing to suffer? I want to be the best, Bill. Fine. How badly do you want it? The best pay a big price.
It looks like we're about to see a
nothing's ever
breaker
gonna be given to you.
maybe.
Everything's gonna be earned. If you don't go out there and put in the work, you don't go out and put in the effort, 1, you're not gonna get the results. But 2, and more importantly, you don't deserve it. You didn't earn it.
5 or 6 years, I went every single day without missing a single day. I was in the water on Christmas, birthday, holidays, everything. It didn't matter. And the thought process behind that was, when you take a day off, it takes you 2 days to get back to where you were. So when somebody is taking off on a Sunday, they're not back on Tuesday from where they were on Saturday. So I have that many days ahead of them. I was putting all of that, we would call it putting it in the bank. We were storing all of this good work that we were doing, this hard work that we were doing, continuous hard work, and it was gonna pay off at some point.
You guys have no idea. When you're hurt, how do you feel? You lay down, right?
Don't you want to talk?
You take a second. You're
I mean,
going,
yeah, but
you take your vitamins, you do your thing.
kind of on tilt, or I blew an account earlier, so I'm just trying to focus, but
that's the most realist feeling that you
I'm
can
trying to
ever
see
have.
what the market
Being
wants to
pain,
do.
because
I should
everything
have
else,
entered right
happiness could be
here.
fake, crying could be fake, but pain, that's real.
We just got a new low, basically. So
Pain in
now
your
it's a break of
muscles and
structure.
aching, and just then go on and go on and go on. And this last 2 or
Now
3
we're looking
or
for
4
a fair value
repetitions,
gap or
that's what
breaker
makes
block,
actually
so this
the
could be a
muscle
fair
then grow.
value gap.
And that divides then one from a champion and one from not being a champion. If you
1
can
minute
go through
left.
this pain
It can
period,
shoot
you
up.
make it to
I
be a
don't think
champion.
so. It might
If you
be
can
go
go through,
lower.
forget it. And that's what most people lack, is on this
I'm honestly gonna
having the
enter
guts.
this short.
The guts to go in and just say, I go through and I don't care what happens.
Order filled.
But to be great, Monday on top of Tuesday, Tuesday on top of Wednesday, Wednesday on top of Thursday, Thursday, Friday, Friday on top of Saturday, Saturday, Sunday. Let's start over. Let's start over. Let's start over. Let's start over. And true greatness It's always evolving.
I trained Kobe Bryant for 9 years. For 9 years, every single time I saw him, I told him we don't have time. Every single day, I wish I was wrong. I wish I was wrong. So whatever your it is, go get it now.
There it
go
goes.
Get it now.
When I seen that Bentley at the boxing gym, and I seen that diamond Rolex, I said, I want that.
Beautiful.
And I knew what it took.
I know people don't usually talk like that, but I want to be one of the greats. I'm inspired by the greats. I'm inspired by the greats here tonight. I'm as inspired by Daniel Day-Lewis, Marlon Brando, and Viola Davis as I am by Michael Jordan, Michael Phelps, and I want to be up there.
Without you or with you, there is always gonna be champions. With your name, this is your choice. You wanna put your name there? Okay, work hard. No? Bye-bye.
If you give up on your dreams, what do you have left?
When you grow up comfortably and in comfort and in peace and happiness and all those things, that will produce a very balanced person and a good person, but it will not create the will and the determination and the hunger
now, if this one
that you need
closes,
to be the best
this
in
5
the
minute
world.
mark closes under here.
I feel to be at
Then
the
we have a
pinnacle of any
continuation.
game. In whatever you do, you've got to be a little bit gone to it. You're not all there. You've got to be almost insane to your craft. Not a lot of people can understand that.
See, this was a great read. I should have read it up here and seen that it liquidated and got it in right here, but I was scared of it breaking the orb.
Big enough. You
That's just
sacrifice
where I
enough.
need to know.
You just work yourself to the bone.
3 minutes left in this 5 minute mark. This closes under here. It's a fair value gap, and that's a continuation for the
You were ready to behave
ICT concept.
like a champion.
I do orb and I know a little bit of ICT. ICT is more confusing than the orb. The orb is more simple, but
basketball player, track star, RC animals.
I feel like you're able to use both of them together to create more
He seemed
confluences.
to, at the right time when the pressure's down, at the last
We
few
do want it
yards,
to
he
break
can
through this fair
get that
value gap,
lead.
confirming
He's got enough left to make it.
the
Our last
reversal.
the fight was even up until last round, but I had something that he didn't have. Champion is just one who can come out at the last minute and close and show it.
There's no stopping a man that knows he's right and just keeps on coming.
2 minutes left.
There's a distinct difference between a champion and someone who's just good. Someone that's good sits there and thinks to himself, I've given everything I have. Hopefully, I can get through the 12th round. A champion
So here we have
sits in that corner while all
a
the
fair
people are
value
talking
gap.
to him.
So once this confirms and breaks down through here,
I have to find what I have to
hopefully,
give it.
which is what we're expecting.
Mentality
Right now it's inside the
that
fair value
truly
gap.
separates
Once it breaks through, closes out with the 5 minute mark through there, it would be a fair value gap. So with the ICT that I learned from TJR, here's what it is. Wait for price to hit a key level, scale to the 5 minute frame, wait for a confirmation, which is a breaker structure, inverse fair value gap. This was the breaker structure. Now, after the breaker structure, we wait for a 5 minute continuation, which is a fair value gap, order block, breaker block, or equilibrium. Here is the fair value gap. Then we wait in the 1 minute mark and wait for an inverse fair value gap, which this is possible. So if it comes back up here and bounces from there, it's calling it.
Just one time in your life. But guess what?
So this last minute, we wanted to close outside of this fair value gap,
Whatever you're pursuing in the world,
which
whether it's
is,
tennis, sports, or
you know,
anything else, I feel
possible.
that I had the power to create my own destiny. I tried
And then
to
once it closes out of
visualize
here,
every single thing
I
in
do
my
expect
life.
it to come
I
back
not
up
only
here
believe it, but really
and bounce
feel it
from
with
here.
every cell in my body. Be in the present moment. Forget about what happened in the past. Future is something that is just going to happen. But if you want a better future,
There it
you
is,
create it.
outside of the fair value gap, bounces back up here.
They're gonna tell you you can do it. They're gonna knock you down and doubt you. But guess what? The only person you need to achieve anything in this life is yourself.
If you can see it here, and you have the courage enough to speak it, it will happen.
I mean, even this one could turn into an inverse.
To be called champion of the world.
I think it's gonna come up here.
There's people that would die for that.
People that are running after that dream know they're gonna have hard times.
There
They
goes.
keep on running because they're saying within themselves,
Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, and maybe not the next month.
That's the inverse right there.
Only one thing is
Fuck, I
true.
already tapped it.
I will be champion one day, I promise.
There it goes.
Order filled.
I'm sure waiting for that.
You deserve everything you're going through.
Now we're waiting for it to come back down.
Become good tomorrow than be good today. And this
Maybe we should have been a little bit more patient.
And timeless truth is really boils down to the fact.
Damn.
Every single thing, every single challenge, struggle, or behavior that you ever want to adapt or avoid asks of you to attain it or to
I guess
fight
this
it
is where I would be
in
wrong,
this
but I wouldn't want to
present
have that
moment.
as my stop loss.
You are capable of so much, yet you choose to do so little. You have the physical and mental capacity to contribute something valuable to the world, and you elect to sit on the couch and waste away day after day, week after week, consuming everything.
Hopefully
and
it closes
contributing
under.
nothing. You have the option to go out in the world and do something that makes the world a better place, and
Nope.
you just choose not to. You know, there are people that
So
don't
wrong.
have a choice. There are people who are confined to the reality that you are choosing. And even on the
Damn.
days where they feel like going out in the world and doing something, they can't. And I guarantee those people would be willing to trade everything to be able to work out, to be able to go to work. Yet you have the audacity to complain.
I still think
You
it's
don't
going
even see
down.
how fortunate you are that you can do these things that you don't want to do. And that choosing to not take advantage of that opportunity is an insult, not only to the people that believe in you, but to the people who don't get to make that choice.
Once you start dreaming about what you can become, the effect you can have, the joy it's going to give you, the return that's going to come, you just start designing this incredible purpose for your life. You can see yourself
I would have put it
being
here.
uniquely benevolent, providing things for people they never
Because this is
dreamed
actually
they could have.
could also be a
Helping
breaker
them to accomplish
structure.
things they never dreamed they could accomplish. How that's going to make you feel, the kind of person you're going to become from it, the joy you're going
Yeah, I
to
should
get
have
from
been
it.
patient.
You just must ponder that and think about it, talk about it, and design it.
I think it's about
What's
to
your
start
life going to
heading
look like if you don't
downward.
do it? What's your life going to look like if you don't fucking go out and build what the
Who
you
knows,
want to
though?
build? That you have this little vision in your heart and in your mind of what your life should be like. And what are you going to feel like if you don't go do that? What are you going to feel like in a year, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years? When you die, what are you going to be saying? Because I can promise you, bro, that dream ain't going away.
Difficulties in life is nothing that stops you
Damn,
because
this
it
is
is
the
so
inverse.
heartbreaking, because it goes so deep. It carries the potential for the highest transformation. If you want to see it bad, it's going to be bad. What happened to you is not going to change. You can only determine what is going to be the consequence of what comes to you. How will you transform it? Will you let it stuck inside of you and it slowly eats you up from the inside? Or do you make something different about it?
If you recite your excuses long enough, you will actually hypnotize your subconscious mind to think they're true. Most people, you can tell their beliefs by their words, and then their behaviors. The positive psychologists call it a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Often in life, we go back to our old patterns of this means this, I'm not the best, I'm not that good, that people won't believe in me, people won't follow me, what are people thinking about me? We have all these questions that don't serve us. Thinking is the process of asking and answering questions to yourself. That's what a thought is. So when you want to change your life, you change the questions you ask yourself. You begin to take control of the questions you ask yourself.
This
That
is
will
the
change the
inverse.
meaning, it will change your life. The question creates the meaning creates an emotion, the emotion gives you the quality of your life.
Hear me very closely when I say this. A person's only limitation is in their development
and use of their imagination.
There it goes.
The mind could
Should have
produce
been a little bit more
anything.
patient.
The mind could
I didn't even see that one.
conceive and believe. If your imagination could see it, it could come into this world. Whether everyone calls it unrealistic or whether everybody supports it, everything you see started in the imagination.
But Seneca says, a mind that is settled, a character that is at peace with itself, will always be home wherever it is, both in location and in time. The problem lies with us and not with the situation. And outrunning this or that occurrence of that fundamental problem is not a fix, and it only makes us more stressed, more tired.
Every being has a destiny loaded and coded within them. People want their dreams to come true. Well, you have to come true to yourself to have your dream come true. But if one establishes an intention, then through universal law, that intention is matched. Because so many people are listening to so many voices in their head, they're listening to so many external authorities, but within each being, there's a destiny trying to emerge.
Stop and think. What's something really big that you would love to see yourself accomplish? If you were to just roll the clock ahead, a year, 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, 15 years, what is it that you really want?
Oh shit, look at this
All
5
in
minutes for
love
Valley
with the
Gap going.
process, because it is the most beautiful thing in existence. I mean,
Didn't
right
even
now,
notice that.
you are in the process of pursuing something extraordinary. You're developing your mind, your skills, and along the
2
way,
minutes left in the first
experiencing
Valley Gap.
failure, but then learning from it and continuing forward, smarter, stronger, more equipped than the last time. You meet new people, experience new things,
that's
doors
inversion.
open up,
But they're both
and
inversion.
periodically you look back and
That's not what we
realize
want.
how far you have come. That is beautiful.
As long as it doesn't close
I
inside
think
of
most
it.
people feel really lonely when you want something that doesn't currently exist. And so some people call that dreams, some people call that goals,
put it
whatever
up
it is, you're
here.
trying to pull something from your mind into reality. And you want it done a certain way, and if it's not done that way, it's not what you imagined. And so people on the outside will throw stones and call you names that they think will change your behavior and get you to stop.
Remember, sometimes you will take the wrong turn in life. You take that wrong turn, it leads to a dead end. Now what are you gonna do? You gonna sit there at the dead end and stare at it? Or are you gonna turn around and figure out which way you're supposed to go? You're gonna go through a lot of dead ends in life. You just gotta keep it pushing.
Keep shooting
Figure
through.
figure your way out of it, but don't ever just stand still. Life is always going. So if you stand still for too long, life is gonna pass by.
The majority of people just don't do it. You know, it's like a lot of people want it, but not a lot of people want to do it. So just by taking that one little step, you're separating yourself from the herd.
The most important thing is to take action. That is the most, even if it's
This
the wrong
fucking 5-minute
action.
candle is actually
If you take the
very
wrong
important.
step, if you take the first step in the wrong direction, the difference between you and the person who doesn't take a step at all
It wants to close
is
under here. If it closes under here, we
you
good.
have to take the first step. You have to take some kind
Pretty
of action.
strong
Most
bear
people
candle.
are incapable of picking a direction and going, just going. They observe the possibilities. They get paralyzed by all the possibilities. They refuse to move forward on all the possibilities, and then time passes them by. So it's very important that you make a decision and you go down that path. You commit to that path.
Last
with the
candle, last
mentality
minute of
having
this
zero
candle is very
options.
important.
I
Wow.
don't have a choice but to see this through.
We want this woman to
You know,
close
you're not
under
gonna be
here in
perfect.
this
Yes, you're
5-minute.
gonna have
Oof,
times
that's
in your
exactly what we
journey
want.
Or maybe you fall off in certain areas, or
There
maybe
it
you're not
is.
as disciplined, or you waver a little bit, right? But it's about maximizing the moment that you have right now, right? Having the self-awareness and the self-reflection to be able to catch yourself when you are falling off or slacking in a certain area in your life, and bring yourself back to center, ground yourself where you are, and make the most out of this moment that you have right now. Make the next right decision.
I feel like if you don't know where you want to be right now, you just need to ask yourself, what would you like to be doing a year from now? Because if you shorten up how long it takes you to get to where you want to be, it's easier and more attainable. I think when you think about what do you want to do 5 years from now, 10 years from now, it seems like too far to reach. So starting with baby steps really helps you figure out where you really want to see your life go. Not where your friends or family want to see it, but where you want to go. And if you know at least where you'd like to be this time next summer, that should give you a good indication to start looking in that niche, in that field, down that path. Like whatever that looks like for you is for you. And only you know that.
All of us are trying to find something, trying to find meaning, love, contentment, because we feel that something is missing. That's why we're so busy, why we kill ourselves with work, why we can't be still. This drive is what allows us to accomplish things. So it's not all bad. The problem is that when we do accomplish things, we don't feel that much better. Never seems to fill the void. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, you've wandered all over and finally realized that you've never found what you were after, how to live. Not in syllogisms, not in money or fame or self-indulgence. Nowhere. Ain't that exactly right? What we have to realize is that the answer to our problems is not more money, power, renown. These will not satisfy us. We satisfy it simply by living our life as nature demands. That means by being good, by being true to ourselves, by focusing, by not wasting a second wishing anything was otherwise or caring what other people think of us. We just live as well as we can.
The fact is, there is something big inside of you. Lean into that. I know that you have huge ambitions, and I want to make sure that you never give up on going for them.
Best day of a man's life is the day he realizes
This
that nobody's coming to save
here,
him.
we should be fine.
If he can know that and feel peace about it and almost be excited about it because he gets to go fight his own hero's journey, he'll win. If he can accept it, he'll win.
I'm thinking about just closing out already.
Entire responsibility for your life. Too many people give up responsibility in their life so they point the finger at somebody else. Take responsibility for everything. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna go to work, I'm gonna do the same thing I did yesterday.
When you guys think about what it is that creates greatness, and when you think about all the things that you wish you could be, and wish you were, and wish you could become, you have to understand that that requires effort from you. That requires you doing things intentionally that are going to make you uncomfortable, that are going to help develop skills, skills that you can then apply to any plan that you move forward.
I don't like this right here, liquidation.
There's always more things that we could do, that we can face, that we can get things done, but we don't want to do it because it feels scary, it feels uncomfortable.
I think it'll just tap
That's
in
another
and
way.
start
If
shooting
everything in life is doing well, then that means you're not challenging yourself enough.
There it is. Tap it.
Feeling lonely?
Me too.
Tap it.
I feel lonely a lot.
There
but
it is.
what loneliness is,
brother,
at its core,
thank you,
is a lack of understanding
might even shoot
of
through
who we really are.
When something bad happens, why me? To feel sort of a grievance that things aren't fair, to feel that other people aren't giving you what you want or what you deserve. Start from a position of feeling kind of sorry for ourselves. We deserve more than what we're getting. And so amor fati is very powerful in that you train yourself to accept everything that happens. It's sort of a banality to say that things happen for a reason, but there's some truth to it. For Nietzsche, it was, this is life. Life involves pain. Life involves adversity. You're going to die one day and it's not going to be pleasant. Your friends and family members, they're going to die one day and it's not going to be pleasant. You're going to have failure in life. People are going to hurt you, but that is life. That's what it is. So to resist that, to be angry about that, means to not love life itself.
Don't join an easy crowd. You won't grow. Go where the expectations are high. Go where the demands are high. Go where the pressure's on to perform, to grow, to change, to develop, to read, to study, to develop skills. Go where the demands are high. Go where the expectations are strong so that it'll provoke you, push you, urgently, insist
that you not remain the same for the next couple of years, the next 5
Gonna
years.
hit. You see, that was a beautiful ICT plus orb strategy combined.
Feelings
It's gonna hit.
versus discipline. And I hate
No way.
living according to your feelings. I hate acting according to your feelings. They get you messed up, dude.
No way.
They jack your life up. They get you in trouble because not all feelings are good. You cannot live your life based off of your feelings. Feelings do not equal reality.
Facts.
Feelings do not equal
Hit that shit.
results.
Won't get
There it
harder.
is. Wow.
Like, this is the hardest part.
Thank
so
you.
if you can
All
just
right,
make
I'll
it
be
through
back.
this, everything else is downhill. It's not that the things that the dragons are going to slay aren't going to get bigger. They are. But you become so much more equipped to slay them back. And you have so many more allies. You have people in the stands cheering for you. You have the audience. You have all of these other things that are behind you. But at the beginning, it's just you with a stick against a bear.
Need you to understand that there is an undeniable power behind belief. And I know that you've never had anybody that's truly believed in you, but I'm telling you that I believe in you. I know that you can overcome your destructive habits, that you could become more confident, you can earn more, and you can let go of the traumas that should no longer serve you. And you're better than that.
I'm saying what if and start saying why not. Some people are gonna live with the what if for the rest of their lives. But when I get old, I'm on my deathbed. Man, what if I would have took that chance? What if I would have just started? What if I would have took the first step? Taking the first step got us exactly to where we are today. You take a chance to do something that you love, it's a song, a dream, it change your life. But exactly where you are right now is always gonna be there. It's never gonna go anywhere. Your hometown is gonna be the same. People are gonna be doing the same shit around you. But a chance for you to get out of where you're at, step out and take a chance on life, and it could be the best decision you ever made in your life. But you can't sit down and what if? Sit down on your ass and think, damn, what would it be like to be there? Go fucking do it.
The hardest part about change is not making the same choice as you did the day before. Now, once people understand that they're going to be uncomfortable, then the question is, what thoughts do you want to fire and wire in your brain? What behaviors will you demonstrate in one day? And the act of closing your eyes and rehearsing who you're going to be when you open your eyes begins to install neurological hardware in your brain to look
I think
like
it's
you
still going
already
down,
are.
man. Hold up.
Whatever you're thinking about, that's who you will become. Because thoughts lead to actions, actions lead to habits, habits lead to lifestyle.
I don't know, because we hit the mid of the orb.
Who you are.
Here's the reality. Bad days are in store for all of us. It's guaranteed. It's the circle
You see,
of life.
imagine if I would have
Question
quit
we
for
need
the
to ask
day.
ourselves is it really worth wasting perfectly good days fearing the bad ones?
Or is it?
Will chase happiness because they think that that's what they need, when in reality,
Damn, that shit
happiness is just a
liquidated.
byproduct of becoming the best version of yourself. So instead of chasing the emotion,
I think
become
it's
the
still
type of
gonna go
person that
down.
is experiencing that emotion, and you can be in that state more consistently.
It's so easy to lose ourselves in the midst of a storm, especially when it feels like we haven't seen a sunny day in months. And we think because this storm is so powerful
I did
that
half
all
a
of our
contract.
dreams are going to be washed
Putting
away
it
with
up
it.
here at 65.
But what if the storm
Bring it down
looked
here.
at you and said,
That's double 65.
if you
So it's a
stay
1
true,
for 2.
what's for you
If it hits my
will
stop loss,
find
then it
you.
hits my stop loss. We up 600 though.
This is the comeback.
Damn.
Maybe you're in a rut.
Yeah,
maybe you've
it
just
might go up.
experienced failure. Or maybe you're
Or
just
not.
lost. But this is the part in your story where the momentum shifts.
This is an invert.
This is where you find the drive that you've been looking for. It is now. This is the start
yeah,
of
it
your
could be
comeback.
a
The vision that
green
you have
closure.
for your future, everything you so desire,
liquidation
is
on the
begging
bottom.
you to pick yourself up
Could even
and
be a
begin
closed
your
red
journey.
candle with
Because the
liquidation on the
window
bottom.
is closing, and if you pass this one up, you very well may solidify your eternal existence within the dreadful cycle of stagnation.
When you find that sense of purpose, when you find what I call your life's
There it
task,
goes.
everything has a direction. Everything has a
Oh,
purpose.
okay.
Your energy is concentrated. It's not like you're just going down a single narrow pathway. It's not like life becomes boring and it's just about discipline and solving
Here's the thing, these past 2
actually the most
days
exciting
haven't been
thing
the
that could
worst.
ever happen to you, because you
Yes,
never
I've ended
know
up
this
in
feeling.
in
You
red
wake up in the
every
morning,
single
you
day,
know,
but
this
I
is what
feel
need to
like
accomplish.
every single
People
time I'm
connect
like
with all kinds of
this close. Wait, let me make sure
distractions
that
and
shit didn't
boring and
zoom in.
irritating things. You're able to cut it out It's just the most marvelous piece of internal radar.
Yeah,
that
shit
have.
might actually hit my
I
stop loss
genuinely wish
before it
that
hits my take
everybody
profit.
can find that kind of internal radar.
What was it?
You
Okay, didn't zoom.
are the creator. You are creating every aspect of your life. You're creating time.
Yeah, I feel like these past couple of days it hasn't been the worst.
You're creating bad habits.
I've been close, very close, especially yesterday. Barely stopped out by like one tick.
You're creating everything. You're creating things that you don't like. You're creating things that you love.
Here in a bit, I'm gonna go to the gym.
Creative being, and you need to be continuously creating in order to maintain momentum and energy.
The undisputed first law of personal growth is this.
Whole lot of liquidation here on the bottom. This one liquidated a crazy ass doji. You can't even see the fucking body of that candle. What this means is a whole lot of insecurity or unsureness. The market doesn't know what it wants to do. It's looking like here there's liquidity.
In your own personal
I don't know what
journey,
sell
you're
side
gonna
or
go through so
buy
many
side
ups and
liquidity
downs, ebbs
means
and
just
flows,
yet.
twists and turns, and it's so important to just embrace them all with an
But
open
yeah,
mind and
it's
an
not
open heart.
it's not looking good for my stop loss.
Understand that you're in a constant state of evolution and growth, and growth sometimes is amazing and it feels great and it's beautiful, and on the other end, growth sometimes is also incredibly painful and uncomfortable, and it's the ability to be able to embrace all those seasons, all those facets.
That's crazy. Crazy ass inverse right here. Damn, now it's going up.
Forward is progress.
Alright, I think I might wait.
They all matter.
I don't know if I'm gonna call it a day or not.
If 6 months slip by without you achieving your goals,
$500 isn't bad.
It's okay.
It's
As long as you're
1/6
here,
to my
time is your
target.
ally. You are enough. You are deserving. You are capable. Life isn't a race. Your journey
Let's see how
matters.
this goes, actually.
You'll get there when you get there.
Your life and the journey you put yourself through, there's nothing more than that.
Damn, you're telling me my
And that's
shit
all I
would have
want people
hit?
to do is realize that you have to struggle. You have to struggle. The bigger the struggle, the bigger the peace. Bigger the suffering, the more peace.
It's still testing that fair value.
You know that you were going to overcome the things that feel impossible to forget. Because here's the thing. Very soon, you are going to start making new,
Now I'm calling it.
beautiful memories that are going to find a home in that place in you that's empty right now. And I also
65.
hope that you know that what is coming for you is going to be way better and way more amazing than what's left and what's gone.
Hold on, I want to see.
You
Yeah, it's
can
not fair value.
reinvent and rebuild and rethink what you're going to do
Closing.
next any moment you
Go back up.
choose. You're not too old. You're not too young. You're not too late. You need new goals. When you've been at this for a while, the goals that
There
you
it
had a
is.
decade ago are not the goals and the things that are going to motivate you right now.
All right.
So instead of beating yourself up
Yeah, there it
for
goes.
not achieving those
Actually, it would have hit.
goals,
I got stopped out.
gratitude and say to yourself,
I'm done with
maybe
that.
those goals weren't the
Fuck.
ones that are
We're
meant for
under
you.
500 now.
What is it that you want in this moment of your life?
Actually, now I want to see
Why
if
is
we
it
hit
that, we need to run from the
any
chaos?
side of the orb.
Why is it that we need to run from the pain? Why is it that we want to run away from the things that hurt our feelings or hurt us inside or scare us? Why are we trying to run away from that stuff? Because we both know that our biggest lessons, your biggest lessons that you've ever experienced in life have come from the darkest times. You ever notice that we spend a lot of time and a lot of energy trying to keep ourselves out of trouble and keep ourselves away from the pain and away from the darkness, yet that is actually where the gift lies, is inside those places.
Almost accidentally bought.
When you're at your lowest, you realize a lot. Everything is raw. Everything is simplified. It feels like everything's been lost, and all that you're left with is the foundation of you. But these are the perfect ingredients for a rebirth and a rebuild. You may not realize it now, but you're gonna look back and realize that rock bottom gave you the gift of being able to start over. And not many people get that gift. The pages are blank, and you are the author.
All right, I'm gonna go to the gym, man. I think that's where we call it a day.
You can
start off the day
and
crazy, actually.
And rethink
pretty strong,
what
not too bad, but revenge traded
You're not
horribly.
too old. You're not too young. You're not too late. You need new
but
goals. When you've been
we're
at this
finally ending up
the goals that you had a decade
on the
ago
green.
are not the
True
goals
sacrifice
and the things
means
that are going to
understanding
motivate you right now. So instead of beating yourself up for not achieving those goals, why don't you flip your attitude and say to yourself, maybe those goals weren't the ones that are meant for you. What is it that you want in this moment of your life?
Why is it that we need to run from the chaos? Why is it that we need to run from the pain? Why is it that we want to run away?
All right, then. Oh shit, I forgot they're gonna fucking come pick it up. Fucking, I might as well stay on live stream until they pick up the cards and then we'll go. Here's a breaker structure. This is the breaker structure. 5-minute fair value gap, order block, breaker block, order block. 1-minute breaker structure. Show my stop loss right here. There it goes. Oh shit, on. Still bearish. One hour is about to close. Overall though, on the 1 hour it's looking bullish. That's why you gotta look at all different time frames. Here's a 15-minute. Hello. One minute. I was just thinking about putting an SL. It's crazy.
Order filled.
On the long run, it's gonna be short, but I think on the short run, it's just gonna keep bouncing up and down. No, what? I'll take 30 bucks. And it's gonna shoot through, watch. We don't want that. Give me the 32 bucks so I could be at 500.
Order
What the
filled.
fuck, it hit? Thank you. We have 500. 1/6 to our profit target. 1/3 to our daily profit goal. Could do 1,500. I would have to lose dramatically to fucking do that. Look, 1, 2, might come up once more, and liquidation.
Order filled.
There it goes. Crazy how this fair value gap is still playing into effect. Oh yeah, this one's just barcoding, fool. Just dancing around. Are these guys still alive? No. Well, that's a pretty strong candle. One minute left in this 5-minute candle. We're expecting it to go down. Liquidation, come on, liquidate. I want you to go under this fair value gap. It's like a whole lot of manipulation is going on. Yeah, I could inverse up. Good thing we only came in with half of a full contract. That is the first strong 5-minute candle closure with a big body, actually. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh. We want this one to close red. It'd be great if it's still in the fair value gap. There it goes. Yeah, might as well call it right there.
Order filled.
I lost on that one. Alright, here's why though. Better position. See, now it's only -70 if my stop loss gets hit. But it looks like it's gonna get hit. Yeah, it's shooting up.
Order filled.
Alright, that's on me. I should have seen that as an inverse fair value gap off the rip. It's just a whole lot of liquidation. Damn, we were up back to 500.
Order filled.
Still has a whole lot of resistance, man. Basically have our break even.
Order filled.
There it is. I should have had it in. Because they're going down.
Order filled.
Better close it.
Order filled.
There it goes. I'm just trying to see how the market plays out. Would have hit my shit. But I think it's gonna drop from here. What I can do, drop the sizing. There it goes. So I dropped the sizing down to 3 minis.
Order filled.
So this high, if it goes past this one, it would disrespect that high. I expect this one to be a fair value gap, but could possibly turn into a fucking normal fair value gap and come back up to this orb. Which, now thinking about it, might be the case. Actually, cut it, fuck. Cut it. Fuck. I want to switch to a long, cause yeah, that's for sure the case. Unless this one's a fair value gap, keeps a lower high and continues to go down. Nope. I'm just gonna shoot right past it. There it is.
Order filled.
New high. You just flip the script. Oh. Well, ain't that bitch, huh? Actually, what if... Fuck, I don't want it to be too
Order
late.
filled.
I'm gonna put it at the top. I actually want to see this go a little bit higher. Could literally shoot up through the orb. I mean, I'll keep it up. This is good volume. Shit, I hopped off when I was at 500. There it goes. This 1 minute fair value gap. Okay. All I had to do was be a little bit more patient. Fill this in. This one. Fuck, my legs are dead ass so sore. There it goes. Damn. Continuation candle. Another green one. There goes. There it goes. Let's look at how the 15-minute candle looks. Nice. You might see an orb breakout. There it goes. 5-minute candle just started, so to see an orb 5-minute candle close above the orb, it's gonna be a while. We need another green candle. I'll take the 200, man.
Order
Hit
filled.
it. Thank you. I think it's gonna keep going up. Now let's see if this is an orb breakout. Three minutes left. It's holding. Even this green candle is holding. Now this is where patience has to play into effect. There it goes. 2 minutes left. It could, oh my god. What the fuck? Now that is the type of volatility we want to see on an orb breakout. We need to keep this above the orb for 1.5 minutes. That is crazy. And I hope there is a retest, because if there's no retest, this shit can just shoot the fuck up. When was the last time we were? Damn, we haven't been this high in a while. One more minute left. Orb breakout. Could get rid of this one. I mean, shit, this was a fucking fair value gap that shot up actually. Could get rid of this one. This was a fair value gap too. It's looking like we're breaking out of the orb. Now, let's wait for the retest. There it is, 5-minute candle, broke out of the orb. We're waiting for it to come back down here, either into this fair value gap or tap the orb, and then bounce back up. Just use half a contract. Here it comes, here it comes. Get ready to buy. There it is.
Order filled.
Now real question is it gonna hold? I'm gonna have it down here so I don't get stopped out. We hope this is the retest we're looking for. You want this to close above, to come up here. 4 minutes left in this orb. A lot of people will get stopped out, so I'm trying to not to get stopped out. Dude, we might still get stopped out, and it might still go up. There it goes. I'm getting edged. Please bounce up from there. Bounce up from there. Oh my god. Don't do that. Bounce up. Retest up. Retest up. Retest up. See, a little bit more patience is needed with this strategy. I'm willing to drop my fucking stop loss right here, man. Just to wait it out, cause yesterday, bro, we barely got stopped out. 3 minutes left in this. If it closes inside the orb, we are cooked. And it basically means that it's just gonna fall back down. Or dance around that edge of the orb. This is the type of volume that we want to see when it breaks out of the orb. Once again, starting off with that red candle, but we have 2 minutes left in this 5-minute candle. Look at this fair value gap right here. There it goes. Come on. The 3-legged. Exactly what we're looking for to bounce back up. We are gonna have 1 more minute left on this 5-minute candle to see if the orb holds. It's looking like just a retrace back down, bro. I hope not, but we shall see. We shall see. That was a crazy shot up out of the orb. That's 30 seconds. Damn, it's looking tough. The orb did not hold. Is where we need a little bit more patience, man. This is the second time I get in and out. That's not a retest. That's just a fucking fake out. I get juked. Oh. Still wants to go up though, seems like. Last time this happened was right here. Whole lot of liquidation right here, bro. Okay, this is what we want to see. Nice. I'm gonna want to shoot up through this fair value gap. This could be the retest that we were waiting for. Well, we didn't wait for it, but that we're looking for. Because this is most definitely just getting people stopped out. There it is. There it is. Now we're waiting for the shoot back up through this fair value gap. Or at least through the orb once again. Damn, that might fucking show that it's not gonna go. 3 minutes left in this 5-minute candle. We wanted to close outside of the orb once again. Now, I don't know if you guys see what I see, but there's this fair value gap that's right on this fucking orb, and it's just bouncing off of here. So that might be bearish unless it just shoots through it. Unless it's just getting rid of all the fucking people that ever stopped out right here. And then it just rapidly shoots up again. Not a whole lot of volume. Damn. There it is, come on. Last minute in the 5-minute. Yep, there it goes. Once I saw this, I had a feeling it's not gonna go through. Failed orb. Nothing more bearish than a failed bullish fucking, right? Oh. Liquidation, liquidation. Manipulation. I might just leave this shit. Depends how this candle close. It's not looking so good. Depends, man. It's dancing around. This is a lot of liquidation though. Look at that. Same thing here though. Like, make it make sense. What do you want to do, market? You don't even know what you want to do. Wow. It's crazy how it's just dancing around right here, man. With a lot of liquidation to the upside. I mean, the trend continues with these higher lows. Last minute for this 5-minute candle. It's looking very bullish, shall I say so myself. This was probably the retest, the biggest retest we were looking for. Bro, it's like it wants to. There you go. It wants to, but it's not doing so. Now it's gonna start doing so. Damn. Manipulation. No. Okay, that's exactly what we're looking for. Now shoot through it. Perfect volume. Close with a good body. Big body bends. Remember, I used to be dusty. Now we're gonna want a continuation candle. Continuation. It's gonna wick down and then flip. There you go. Down. Wicked a little too down. I still think it's just gonna break this fair value gap. Four minutes left in this 5-minute candle. If this closes above so, then that might be the retest. If it doesn't, then it might be failed. Oof. It's still closed inside the fair value gap and liquidated down here. Looks like it stopped a whole lot of people out. When you see this, it just looks like a whole lot of manipulation, man. A whole lot of manipulation. Yeah, I forgot who's that one guy. Finesse says it. Wicks do the damage, bodies tell the story. There it goes. And there's the retest. Stopping people out, and then people buying back in. Oh my god. Damn. What the fuck? That's a whole lot of stoppage. Manipulation continues. 2 minutes left in this 5-minute candle. We're waiting for closure above it. Let's look at the 15. Looking very bullish if you ask me. We continue to stay inside this fair value gap. We have 1 more minute in this 5-minute mark, 5-minute candle. Not gonna lie, I would bring this back to, I'll bring this up to break even. And there's that candle. Closure. Now we're expecting this to shoot up. Hopefully. Is that YouTube or is that kick? Man, I don't want to be negative, but not every movement the market goes the other way than you predicted is manipulation. It's what do you mean? This right here, these wicks, it's literally people getting stopped out by the market, and then the market is never mind. Not even gonna. It's not even going the opposite of my way. Wicks do the damage, bodies tell the story. Break of the orb is clear. Now we're waiting for this fair value gap to get closed. And fair value gap closes outside of there. What's it at? It's at 130. Now I'll put this right here, a little bit of profit in worst case scenario. Now we're just expecting this shit to break out of. Yeah, it's people doing sells and buys. Do you know how the market works, brother? It's algorithms. And it is sells and buys by it coming down to people's stop losses and take profits, which is an automatic buy or sell. If that makes sense. And this right here is just called liquidation. It's a wick because obviously those are not where people are filling in the orders. when there's liquidation right here, there's a higher chance of it going up. That's how you are able to tell. So what if we raise this up at least to 100? I don't even want to have, I don't know. I was gonna say I don't even want to have a TP, but who knows how high it could go. No greed, no greed. Just let it hit the TP and we'll call it, even if it goes higher. Let's go do one of these. It's at 150. There goes the reversal off the IFVG. Nice. Brother, he hasn't hit me up. I could have gone to the gym. When are you coming? Triple wick. Back to the upside. 1 minute left in this 5-minute candle. That's a healthy wick. Healthy wick. Like John Wick. All these losses have for sure been teaching me a good amount of knowledge, bro. And just watching the market move, you see patterns. It's algorithms. It's not like these big institutions are making the orders themselves. I don't know, man. I was about to say I should have closed right here. Yep.
Order filled.
There's only 100. Is it gonna bounce up from there? Let's try this out. Oh, fuck, dude. 5-minute candle just started.
Order filled.
Putting those 100 at risk to try to make. Yeah, it's gonna hit my stop loss. I'm going to the gym. Inverse fair value gap or back into the orb. One or the other. Just gonna go back into the orb. Is that the equal highs? Dun, 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 dun. Uncertainty in the market. Oh, there it goes. Inverse. Hopefully. Now with that wick. Yeah, not with that wick. Let's go. Close it out at 30. 30-ish. It's not gonna give me the chance. Like that one guy said, nothing more bearish than a failed bullish.
Order filled.
Yep. He's gonna fucking fall. And we back to square one. Alright, I'm gonna call it a day.
I just want to make sure you know that you give me $5.
Okay. It's fine.
Okay?
Yeah.
Thank you. See you later. Okay, I'm gonna be leaving.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the gym right now too. Yep. Waking back down. So now that I see this, I have the thought process of just
Order filled.
the orb is a choppy day today. Beautiful. Now there is this one that has yet to be filled in, so it can be exactly that. We look here at these highs and lows. We just broke structure. Lower high, lower low. It looks like we broke structure. Guys, we broke structure. You know what that means? Do you know what that means? Now we gotta break a structure. We gotta wait for a fair value gap, which could be this one. Is this in the 5 minute? Yep, it's in the 5 minute. 5 minute fair value gap. That's the only one yet to come. And then a 1 minute inverse fair value gap. So I expect it to close out here at this 5 minute. No, this one's crazy. 1 minute chart just started. 5 minute chart just started. Here we see this. A fair value gap that can form is right here. Yep. So we got this 1 minute fair value gap. An inverse fair value gap that we're expecting. Don't come back up here yet. Oh, well, was this no, that wasn't a 5 minute. That might shoot through that, so that might invalidate it. Or not. What we can do is put this right here. Move the SL to profit. Now we wait to see if this 5 minute candle is able to close under this 5 minute fair value gap, which is not looking like it. We're liquidating down here 1 minute into this candle with a healthy body candle. Yeah, healthy body candle. Yep. Yep. Oh, inverse fair value gap right there already. Skip. Oh wait, no. Whoa. Here's the fair value gap. So we already passed the fair value gap. Here's the inverse fair value gap. Whoa. It's happening. It is happening. So we saw the break of structure right there. We saw the fair value gap right there. And we saw, wow. Now if I would have seen that, oh dude, I gotta zoom out more. That makes sense. And here's the confirmation, which we got in before the confirmation, which is wonderful. And we have our stop loss where we basically get wrong in the confirmation. So if we're wrong, at least we're in profit. I like ICT and the orb combined actually. I actually really think that works. Double tap. There it goes. We need you to fully inverse. Candle, wick, and flip. Or this is just bullish fucking 5 minute. But it is a break of structure. Lower lows.
Order filled.
Oh, profit. But it's still closing. Let me see. Still think it's, yeah, there it is.
Order filled.
As long as the body doesn't close outside of here. I should have waited a little actually. Because the body is not closing outside of there. Watch it still flip. Still gonna flip. But that's gotta be an inverse right there. Nope, it's a fair value gap. Wow, that was close. Do. Dude, this orb is crazy. Like something tells me the orb is just gonna break through. Oh, there it goes. Nah, I'm gonna hop off, man. I think this is good enough. I'm chilling. But these extra trades kind of just got me learning more and more, for sure. 50% win rate. This new evaluation, we got 22 trades. Smaller trades. I'm trying to fix my contract size. I'm trying to see what's the right contract size to fucking. Wait. Oh my god. I'm dumb. Yep, it's still going down. It's going down. It's going down for real. Wow. Speaking of contract sizes, I just upped it a little bit. I'm going in bearish. I wanted to come up a little though. But once this closes out of here, oh fucking A. It's an inverse. Oh my god, it's such a healthy candle too. I'm so dumb.
filled.
Alright, this is my last go at this. This truly was an inverse candle or inverse fair value gap. I just had it too small. Wow, I was right. We just needed to keep going down. Damn, that wick though. That wick is brazy. Oh, healthy candle closure. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, that's exactly the type of candle we like to see. Now we need that back to back. That wick and flip. Bro, this shit can even go under here. But we're not gonna fucking be greedy. We're taking that 300. I'll take the 300. Okay, even come back down here now. Wow. Watch, it's gonna stop some people out here. So I gotta have it at a safe place before I get stopped out by one tick. Damn. For sure bearish. Look at all these wicks. Now that's a healthy candle we don't want to see. It's about to break through this fair value gap. Hopefully not. You showed you were inversing. Why would you do that to us? Damn. Stopped out. Or not. See, this is what I mean.
Order filled.
Comes back up to stop people out and it's gonna fucking shit on it. Shit on the market. Should've stopped it at fucking 500. Bro, these wicks. God damn. It's bullish now. It's just dancing around this fucking orb. And it still closes inside the fair value gap. Oh no, a little bit out, but it's gonna fucking tank. That's on me. I should have had it up here. Damn. Fucking calling it. That one hurt. Fuck. You see what I mean? It's just gonna tank. What'd I say? I got stopped out. See, that's one of my problems. I need to know where to put the stop loss. That stop loss was pretty stupid, actually. It was under here. It should have been on top of there. But why did I put it there? Because my contract size was a little bigger. Damn, look at that 5-minute candle that just closed. That was pretty crazy. There's so much uncertainty in the market, actually. Yeah, I might go back up. Higher highs. It gotta go back up here if it's not a bigger structure, man. There it goes. Still not closing under.
Order filled.
Has yet to close above here. Not gonna lie, this is a trade I might be able to just walk away from. I'll go to the gym and come back and I'll still be in this trade. Oh my god, dude. This is the third time it just bounces from here, bro. Not even the 5-minute mark wants to close in there. If I walk away, I'm leaving it right here, man. That's fucking crazy. What the fuck? So like this one has a lot of volume. So there's that one. A lot of volume on this one. Small body though. Wow. Oh my god. Shit, mad funny, dude. I mean, it's just bound to break one. Oh, I'm close above here. Fuck. Please just shoot down. There. Fuck. Finally. Close outside. Wow. This is the craziest shit I've seen in so long. What the fuck? You can't tell me this shit ain't manipulation right here. It's actually quite entertaining. Higher lows, lower highs. What the fuck? That literally has no fucking. Oh, this is so bad. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes just fucking staring at this fucking barcode ass graph. I'm gonna have to go, man. I have to go to the gym. Oh, uh-oh. Not that way. Not that way. Damn.
Order filled.
Should have read it from this fucking much of liquidation, but damn. I really thought it was gonna be bearish. It's about to shoot up now. Yep, there it goes. Holy shit. Better shoot the fuck up. One last orb break attempt, I guess. Damn it. Damn, a lot of volatility. What is it? Volatility. There it goes. There it goes.
Order filled.
It's actually a great retest. Wow. 5 minutes about to close. We want one more 5-minute candle like this, man. We don't want this right here. This was a good wick right here. Off this inverse fair value gap. Hit my 600. Damn, I would have hit my 500, but I think it's gonna hit the 600. That's my greed. Fucking greed, man. I was greedy. My 500 would have hit.
Order filled.
I need to learn that lesson.
Order filled.
It's a lot. We'll see. I've been crazy. I could have hit this and then came back down and go up. So I need to learn. I need to learn that lesson. Just hit a new high.
Order filled. Order filled.
Wow. That's shocking. It's going to hit my stop loss. It's going back up. It's going back up. Why do I inverse? Don't inverse. Don't go against my bias.
Order filled.
These are the lessons I need to learn. Watch, it's gonna go back up. Should have my stop loss right here, man. It's gonna go up.
Order filled.
I need to get off.
Order filled.
Yeah, I'm getting off, bro. What is wrong with me? I was at 500, bro. Bro, this shit could have closed at 500 and I would have been up 7. That greed. What the fuck is that greed? Number one thing I need to fix is that fucking greed. Still looking bullish, man. You stop being greedy. You know what? I'm in.
Order filled.
That's what I call revenge trading, man. it's going down. I don't know, man, actually, because it could go up. Come on, continuation candle. No continuation candle. That makes more sense now. Wow, look at this candle. So this purple is the new range, since breaking the range. I wish I knew that. That is literally where it just was shot the fuck up into the fucking 500 profit I would have had. I'm learning. To 11 for it's 10:46, almost 11. almost 3 hours since I started live streaming, plus the 2 hours. Damn. Two minutes. Last minute is 5 minutes. The Wicks don't lie. Michael Barish.
Order filled.
Just gonna go to where I had it, watch. There it goes. Best trade was $632. Should have called it after that. Now we're ending off at $300, $350 profit. Hold up, actually.
Order filled.
Let's see.
Order filled.
Thank you. 440.
Order filled.
Two minutes left in this 5-minute candle. I don't think it's gonna close above this. One minute left. And it's about to close under it. Wow. Or not. Retest it. Close. There it is. What the fuck? No way it didn't close. Oh my god, it's about to shoot up. What a retest. Or not.
Order filled.
There it is. Thank you. Well, just got that back. Back to 500.
Order filled.
Wait, actually, this one just started. I don't like this. We'll see. There it goes. Hit it. Wow. The volume is crazy. Looking real bearish on the 5-minute chart though. This could easily just come up here and wick, which is dangerous for me. Damn, that was like one tick away. Should have been here. Wow, if I would have hit if it would have been on 100. I don't know why I put it at 110. It wasn't on purpose, but hopefully, damn. That's what we want to see. Wick down, just wick down. I don't give a fuck if your body is up. It's looking real bearish, man. Just one tap. This might be an inverse fair value gap and it might just keep going up. It just doesn't look like it. Oh, that was a healthy candle. We'd want that to come back down. Oh, that makes sense, kinda. It's like the 5-minute wants to close above here. Damn. At this point, I'll take this shit, man. Oh, yep, it closed in. It closed above and is about to stop me out. Oh.
Order filled.
There it is. 402, 402, 402. Could have been at 600, bro. We were literally like one tick away. I really think it's gonna fucking. It's gonna wick down. Yeah, whatever. That's it for today's live stream. Longer than expected. Been a roller coaster of emotions, roller coaster of trades, but I learned a lot today. As every day. Just because of the experience, man. I'm learning how to control my emotions. I'm learning when to enter trades. I'm learning what trades to enter and what trades not to enter. I don't know. It's been a good day. Even though we blew an account in the morning, we got another one and ended up in the positive. This is the first day in a while where we end up green, and we just gotta get the small wins. I'm not gonna lie, we just gotta get the small wins, and I'll take it. I will take it. Now, what I am gonna do is lock myself out for the rest of the day. And even when the other market opens, I'm gonna lock myself out. Look at that. If only I had my initial bias, but it's alright. Great live stream. Appreciate y'all for coming in.